I'm Jaime O'Neill. I am a Jackrabbit alum. I graduated in May of 2023 with a Bachelor of Music Education, and it was a great time. I loved my time as a Jackrabbit, but it's been a springboard because now I'm moved south 250 miles to Lincoln, Nebraska, and I'm now at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln studying a master's in choral conducting. I have found that at the South Dakota State School of Performing Arts, the faculty it's more than just a teacher-student relationship. I found that all of them, actually in my experience, all of them would say, "How's your day, Jaime?" And they genuinely mean it. Or they ask about my parents that they met at our concert 2 months ago. They really do care about their students. And so I felt really valued as a music student. And I felt that I could go to them with any problem I had, whether it be music, whether it be, peer-to-peer relationship, or I just wanted more understanding on something, but also my life. I could bring something I'm dealing with at home and they would be able to help me. And so I felt my relationship with them was really positive and really, I want to say it was like a family. And that sounds cliche probably, but I felt like I was part of a big family. And so, for instance, I had two main mentors, Dr. Diddle and Dr. Stevens. Dr. Diddle was my voice teacher the whole time I was there, and she was my choir director. But she was more than that. She was honestly the biggest encourager I think I had while I was there. And she's the reason I'm sitting here at the University of Nebraska now, was her encouragement. It's saying, "Jaime, you can do whatever. You need to set your dreams big, set them high, because we're preparing professionals at South Dakota State. Now you need to go study more." And so she was a big encourager and somebody who I still talk to regularly about what I'm learning, what I'm confused about. I ask about what she did in life. And then another great mentor I had was Dr. Stevens. And he was a professor I had that could see potential in me, and he could see in me what I couldn't yet see. And so I was challenged. I'll be honest, I was challenged in a good way to play the hardest music I've ever played and to tell myself that I could do harder things than I thought I could. And so he was a good mentor and somebody who nicely and lovingly and wisely kind of had to push and prod me forward so I would keep developing to my full potential. But my relationships are great with the faculty. I think I'm driven because I think music's a gift. And it's something that maybe we can't explain why it has the impact in our hearts that it does, but it's a universal gift that everybody relates to, whether or not everybody wants to admit to it. And so I think part of my drive comes from the fact that I want to take the gift that I know I've been given, I want to give it back. I want to give it to other people who maybe need to be uplifted, who need to be encouraged. So that's my first. I want to give it back to people that have, that maybe need it. And number two is I think it's really exciting as a singer, as now a teacher, to offer something to students that maybe it's not their favorite piece of music yet until they learn it. Maybe they've never heard their favorite piece of music. But I like to offer this, and I like to watch the light bulbs go off. And wow, that's so amazing. Or why did that composer do that? And so I think helping others and guiding others to this discovery that music's this lifelong learning process, and there's so much of it. We'll never know it all. We'll never learn it all. And so I think that's exciting. And I think it's just exciting to be able to give it back to those who have given me so much, My time at South Dakota State was one that was, I think, more than words can describe. It was a place that I knew from the first time I visited campus and I walked around and I had my tour. I felt this is home to me. This just feels right. And so from the moment I stepped on campus to the moment I left, something happened in me. I'm a different person than when I first got there. And I think it helped me grow. It helped me figure out who I was as a person. And not only that, but like professionally, but just as a South Dakotan, as a person. I feel that I was trained to just be a better member of society, somebody who's empathetic towards others, somebody who notices others, and somebody who's willing to lend a helping hand. I mean, these are all things that I think are all around campus in Brookings. And I feel very fortunate to have studied there, and my ties are still really strong there. And I'm so glad to know lots of people there still. And again, I have these great relationships with all my professors and mentors. And I feel like it was a springboard. It was a really great springboard for me. Now working on a professional degree, I feel like I was right where I needed to be. By the end of my degree at South Dakota State to the start of my graduate degree, I was right where I needed to be. I was prepared so well. It was a springboard that has offered me countless fortunes, and I'm really grateful. It's hard to put it into words how much South Dakota State means to me. I'm so glad to be a Jackrabbit.